Hey guys, I am so excited for today's video because so many of you have asked me to weigh in on this particular brand, and that is Quince. So anytime I've talked about knitwear in the past, you guys have mentioned Quince. I see it in my comments on YouTube. I see it in my comments on Instagram. What about Quince? What do you think of Quince? I just got a sweater. I really like them. What do you think? My curiosity, of course, was piqued, and I wanted to thank you guys for bringing such an incredible brand to my attention. So I am working with Quince on this video because I was so impressed with their products. If you guys have been with me for any amount of time, you know that I used to be a hand knitwear designer. So I have intimate knowledge of fibers and textiles and things. And by intimate, I mean when you knit up a sweater, it takes a long time. You spend a lot of time dealing with a particular fiber. And not only are you spending time with it, but you're actually running it through your fingers for hours on end. And so I've developed some very strong opinions on fibers. And of course, I have some favorites. As you guys know, I'm a huge, huge fan of cashmere, and Quince has an incredible selection of beautiful, beautiful cashmere sweaters. And I think what I love most about these sweaters is that they are basics. They can create like a beautiful foundation for any wardrobe, and the silhouettes are versatile. The color palette is neutral and beautiful, and I think anyone would be able to find something that they like. And I think what really caught my attention was the price point. Cashmere is a very, very luxurious fiber. It's a very, very expensive fiber because it's so fine. It's very, very delicate, and it's very, very soft. It's very rare. In any case, their price point is so affordable. So my curiosity was definitely piqued. After you guys mentioned this brand to me, I checked out their site, I saw their price point, and I thought, wow, this seems almost too good to be true. But let me tell you, the quality does not suffer, and the reason why they can extend such affordable pricing on cashmere is because they sell directly to you. So they're just basically cutting out the middleman. They're selling directly to you from their website and not using any retailer. So I think it's a win-win situation. I have 5 of their cashmere pieces that I want to show you, and 1 of their outerwear jackets that I wanted to show you as well. I am so excited for fall to come. The summer here in Vegas has been very, very long, but it's finally turning. We had like a heat warning like last week, and after that passed, the temperatures seemed to just like every single day just go down a little bit more, a little bit more. I'm like so excited. So anyway, let me show you these cashmere sweaters from Quince. So this first piece is the oversized boyfriend cardigan, and I have it in a size medium in the color oatmeal. And it has a beautiful ribbing to it, all over ribbing. It has a smaller ribbing here on the placket, a little bit of a smaller ribbing at the cuff, and also down at the hem. And here I'm just wearing it with like a white t-shirt, jeans. You can wear this in a really kind of put together yet casual way. I think this is perfect for running errands, going to brunch, doing some shopping with your friends, like just a really casual day. I love a cardigan like this. And this cardigan is oversized. It's quite long. I happen to like that. It kind of gives me a little bit of a jacket feel, especially as the weather gets cooler. So just for your reference, I'm 5'5", and you can see that it hits me mid-thigh. So if you're someone like me that grew up in the 80s and maybe you like wearing like oversized tops with tights, I think this is perfect. Maybe layer it over your favorite workout outfit. It's long enough to cover the bum. So I really like this. And all of the pieces I'm going to show you are super versatile in that of course, you can wear them with jeans or whatever, but I think they're also very like office or like a casual cocktail party. I think they're very appropriate for those occasions as well. I have this cardigan thrown over a pair of black trousers, which I think is great. Very basic, very neutral. We're giving like a quiet luxury feel here. And then because it is long, I think it's also great over like a maxi length dress. Like I have it styled here. It's just such a great layering piece. So that's the oversized boyfriend cardigan. The next piece I want to show you is the fisherman cropped cardigan. So this is essentially like the oversized cardigan, but it is shorter. So here's a close-up of the length difference. Both sizes are medium, and the color of this cardigan is heather charcoal. So this cardigan is great. It's shorter, so I think it's perfect if maybe you're more petite than I am. Maybe you're around 5 foot. I think the oversized cardigan may be just a little bit too long, unless of course you like that style. Who am I to say? But you do have the cropped cardigan as an option. I also like the option of the cropped cardigan. If you're someone that likes to tuck in your sweaters, I think it's much easier. It'll be a little bit more complimentary to tuck in a shorter sweater than one with all of that fabric in the front. I think it would just be kind of like too much to handle. So I would get the cropped cardigan for that. Or of course, if you just prefer something a little bit shorter, it hits me right above the hip. So below my waist, above my hip, it's to me like just the perfect length. I really, really love this length. It has a slightly boxy feel, not super duper boxy where I feel like I'm wearing like a cape or a poncho type sweater. It's perfectly wide enough where as a layering piece, it's wonderful. It fits beautifully over like an oversized t-shirt. And again, I have this styled over jeans, so it can be worn casually. And of course you can wear it, to work. I have it styled over some other trousers. I just love the versatility of these pieces. So I love that this cashmere has a bit of density to it. Cashmere is a really, really light, fluffy kind of fiber. And so when you feel like a little bit of heft to it, you know that there's a lot of cashmere involved in the creation of this particular cardigan. So it's going to wear really well. Another thing I wanted to point out in terms of deciding whether or not you feel like the cashmere is of good quality. When you look at the cashmere, do you see that there's like a little bit of like a halo to it, a little bit of a fuzz to it? What you don't want is a lot of halo. That means that there's a lot of short fibers that are kind of sticking up. All of those short fibers eventually will pill. That's not what you want. It makes for something very, very soft. I do know some people really like the look of that kind of halo. It's very similar to like Angora, but those fibers are the short fibers that are generally combed out of more expensive cashmere. They're left in cheaper cashmere products. There's gonna be a natural kind of halo to it, but what you don't want is anything overly fuzzy looking, and you don't have that with these Quince knits. So just another reason why I love the quality of these Quince cashmere sweaters. Next, I have the basic crew neck sweater. This is in black, of course, and I got it in a size large because this is a finer gauge, especially versus the cardigan. It's knit basically in a chunkier yarn versus this. So when a sweater is knit in a finer gauge, it tends to be a little bit more clingy. And so I didn't want something that was too clingy or too tight. So I went for the large, and I think that worked out really well, actually. And like I mentioned, this is a little bit finer compared to the cardigans. And this is, I think, something that every wardrobe needs. This is like the fall winter staple piece. You can wear this with absolutely anything. You can wear it over anything. You can wear it under anything. I have it in black, but I feel like I need it in every single color. And they do have this sweater in 13 different colors, sized from extra small to extra large. There is just absolutely no substitution for a basic cashmere crew neck sweater. I swear, if you get one, if you get a couple, you will wear them to death. They're light, they're comfortable, they'll keep you warm, you won't be able to stop touching yourself. Like the crew neck cashmere sweater, everyone needs to have in their wardrobe. So I love this. And if you don't like things that are clingy like me, you like things that are a little bit oversized, a little bit baggier, I would size up. So next we have the boxy crew neck sweater. Now, yes, it is boxier. You can see that the silhouette of this is a little bit wider than the basic, like the crew neck. But the gauge of this is a little bit thicker, so it's not quite as fine. So it's not gonna be quite as clingy as that sweater. And when I say clingy, I don't mean to say that that sweater is like a bodycon kind of sweater, not at all. It's just when it's a finer gauge, it will tend to be a touch clingier than those with a thicker gauge. So anyway, I just wanted to clarify that. But the gauge on this is just a little bit bigger, and so it has like a little bit more of a casual feel, if you will. It will like hang off of the body a little bit more. And what I do love is the little detail here at the neck, at the cuff, and at the hem, there's like this little roll detail. So you have the cuff with like a larger ribbing at the hem, and you can see that it has a split hem here. So it's gonna hang straight from the body. It's not gonna have the hem that like cinches in or anything like that. It makes like the sweater glass out at all. It's not gonna do that at all. And again, even though this has like a slightly more casual feel than the crew neck, this is still Great for the office. You can wear this, you know, with a pair of trousers, skirt, whatever. Absolutely perfect. Oh, and I think I forgot to mention that the color is heather gray. Next, we have the oversized crew neck. So we started with the regular crew neck and then we went to the boxy crew neck. Now this is the oversized crew neck. The gauge on this one is very similar to the boxy one, the heather gray one I just showed you. And so I wasn't sure if this was just going to be like the basic crew neck at just like sort of a larger scale. It is in a way, but I think Quince really paid attention to the details to make it proportionate looking. So they created a wider band at the neck here, and the ribbing is a little bit chunkier. So everything looks like correct in terms of it being a little bit more oversized, in terms of it having like a little bit of a larger gauge. A lot of care was taken into like the actual like designs of the details so that it would look like proportionate and appropriate altogether. So this is another great basic, and I think this is a great option if you do like clothing that's a little bit baggier, a little bit more casual. Maybe you don't work in an office, maybe you work at home. This is perfect. This comes in 6 different colors, all really beautiful neutrals, and also runs from extra small to extra large. I just love this wider neckband. I don't know, for some reason, it's not quite a mock neck. It doesn't like climb up your neck at all. I just like that kind of bold detail for some reason. I don't know, I just love that on a sweater. So I'm really partial to this oversized crew neck sweater. Are you guys surprised? I'm sure you're not. The last thing I wanted to show you is a piece of outerwear. So this is the cropped shirt jacket. It does come in 6 different colors. I have it in black, and you guys know I just love a shirt jacket. I just love a shacket. It's really perfect for like fall, late fall. Of course, if you live in a much colder climate, this probably won't be enough for winter, but it's a perfect layering piece. I think it's so cute. It's kind of like a denim jacket. It's kind of like a flannel shirt, sort of like rolled into one. So it is made out of 100% merino wool, which is a very high quality, soft wool. It almost feels like it's a boiled wool, so it's not something that's gonna pill or anything. It's actually gonna wear really, really nicely. I don't want to say it has like a texture to it, but you can see the woolly fiber in there. It's really, really nice. It's got these big like breast pockets in the front that button down. It's got this detailing at the bottom here along the hem that kind of reminds me of a denim jacket. And then here's the back, and then it's got like a shirt cuff closure. So really simple, really, really sweet. It's so cute. And I think, again, it's going to be perfect for like most temperatures out there come the fall, late fall, early spring. This is going to be perfect. You guys, I'm so fall ready. I'm so excited for these pieces. You're going to be seeing me wear these like nonstop all fall, all winter here. I'm so, so excited. Definitely check out Quince's site. They obviously have many, many more things than what I just showed you, but I am in love with their cashmere. The quality is really, really great, especially for their price point. Of course, I'll have links down below in my description box. Definitely check them out. It's been such a pleasure to work with them as well. So a big thank you to Quince, and a big thank you to you guys for tuning in today. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video.